This is video number 11 in a series. To see the rest of the videos, please click on the links in the description below. 1 Corinthians 11:3 tells us that the head of woman is man. And then it also tells us in verse 5 that every woman who prays or prophesies with her head uncovered dishonors her head. So, since the head of woman is man, then when she prays or prophesies with her head uncovered, she dishonors her head. That means that she is dishonoring man because her head is man. So when she dishonors her head, she's dishonoring man. So why would it dishonor man for a woman to symbolically show that she is under man's authority when she is praying? Let's look at the principle that Jesus illustrated with his following parable in Luke 14. So he told a parable to those who were invited when he noted how they chose the best places, saying to them, "When you are invited by anyone to a wedding feast, do not sit down in the best place, lest one more honorable than you be invited by him. And he who invited you and him come and say to you, 'Give place to this man,' and then you begin with shame to take the lowest place. But when you are invited, go and sit down in the lowest place, so that when he who invited you comes, he may say to you, 'Friend, go up higher.' Then you will have glory in the presence of those who sit at the table with you. For whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted." So the answer to the question is simply that when we are worshiping God, we are in the presence of a much higher authority than man's authority. And we need to acknowledge that fact. To show off man's puny little temporal authority before God's supreme and eternal authority is to exalt man in the presence of God, to take a place of honor which does not belong to him. That is an embarrassment and a shame to man. It's kind of like a woman bragging about what a great chess player her husband is, who just plays for a hobby, and he's not all that good, when there's a grand master in the room. The comparison dishonors her husband. It is a dishonor to man for his authority and glory to be seen and acknowledged in the presence of God's authority and glory. We need to humble ourselves before God, not exalt ourselves. Here is a little Bible bookmark that I've put together summarizing the content of this video series up to this point. If you'd like to make copies of it, it's a free download on my website, thejoyfuleye.com. Just go to the bottom of the main page where the Women's Bible Study section is. Many believers hold foot washing to be a religious practice instituted by Christ, and they observe it as such today, while other people see foot washing as being simply a matter of ancient human custom. And some believe that the head covering falls into the same category. Does the head covering belong in the same category as foot washing? Stay tuned. Coming up in the next video, foot washing and the head covering.